Betty shot the clock. Ain't that?
Betty shot the clock.
Beat me up, Scotty. Beat me up, Scotty.
And that just goes to show you that new, fresh blood is needed on this show. Every time the quote-unquote replacements are on the screen, it's a vibe and they get down. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #moviebae. I am moviebae, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a recap review over episode 7, Baddies Caribbean. But before we get into it though, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. So if you like what you hear throughout the video, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and of course hit that subscribe button. Now let's go ahead and get into the episode. So this episode begins with Jayla and Meatball, and Meatball is still in Jayla's face talking about bully me though, I don't care about none of that, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Jayla is literally trying to explain to Meatball the entire scenario, not just Biggie's side, but everything that happened. And Meatball talking about she don't care. Well, if you don't care, shut the hell up. Because what is your real issue? You don't have one. So Jayla finally gets the entire story out. We already know what the story is. She had an opinion about a fight Biggie quote unquote lost. I think that fight was a wash, but whatever. Biggie said that she would smack Jayla when she see her. So like Jayla said, me being who I am, you gonna have to stand on it. Period. I love Jayla. Y'all can never make me hate her. I love Jayla. Team Jayla. It ain't bullying. Period. Me about to talk about how you gonna bully somebody who won't fight you back. Well, then she should have never been talking ish. And that's my biggest issue with Biggie. I like Biggie, y'all. Especially this season, baby. The glow up glue up, okay? I like Biggie. However, what I don't like about Biggie are the victim tears. You can't talk this big rah-rah-ish, and when it comes down to fighting, you start crying. Or you want to do one round and you done. It don't work like that, boo. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Don't write a check your ass can't cash, as they say. Okay, period. And that's just that on that. Ain't no bullying. And the last thing I want to talk about this scene is how some people online were talking about how Jayla was afraid of Meatball. Jayla didn't have that same energy for Meatball. And if Meatball was Biggie, Jayla would have been swung. Well, duh, that's because Jayla has beef with Biggie. Jayla doesn't have any beef with Meatball. So the first time that somebody, quote unquote, yell at me or trying to fight me, I'ma just swing on them? No, not if I consider us building a relationship. I'm going to try to explain. And then if it can't be explained through words, then I'm going to hit you. But am I just going to well off and hit you if I don't have no beef with you? No. I feel like that's the difference between Meatball and Biggie. So in Aubrey's group, she tells the girls that it's her last day and she's happy she's leaving because y'all bitches is too greedy for camera time. And that's why my bank account is bigger than yours. I said, Aubrey, but then she tries to explain. She was like, because I give people the space to do them while I sit back and collect the checks. Meaning, y'all working too hard. As a newbie, as a person who literally came from the audition, you will be making the same amount of money as the girls who's fighting if you're just the girl who sit back and make funny commentary like Aubrey. Like, half of them girls are really working too hard. But then again, Baddies has this image that you gotta fight club, but I agree with Aubrey. Y'all literally working too hard. But this is when Bianca talk about, my man is a millionaire. Girl, that's his money. That ain't your money. Like, what is you really bragging about? Bianca, just sit back and be quiet because you honestly going out sad this season. I also want to take note to something that Wendeley said. She was like, honestly, y'all, without the reserves, there wouldn't even be a show. Like, we lit on and off camera. And that's something I wish that Zeus had done. Because online, I don't dive too into it. But according to the quote-unquote replacements, their house was lit too. And Zeus really could have capitalized off of that, I guess, that split house dynamic with even if it's like one scene per episode, let's see what the replacements are doing. You know what I'm saying? And then go back to like the quote-unquote main house. I feel like Zeus really dropped the ball on that because according to them, they was turning up over there. Next we have Tink, Sapphire. Sapphire is so beautiful to me, y'all. DTB and Natalie. And I'm only going to talk about two things on this scene. One, Tink, a former dark-skinned black woman, is calling DTB, a current dark-skinned black woman, a gorilla and a monkey. It's giving self-hate. It's giving anti-black. It's giving, of course I bleached my skin because I don't like being black. So I'm going to perpetuate the type of stereotypes that they put on black people. Girl, bye. I have no respect for Tink. Preseason fave. If y'all been watching my channel, y'all know that was my preseason fave. But like, that right there just made me wash my hands with her. Like, no, girl, you can real life go. DTB. No way in hell would I get on my hands and knees and apologize to it. They just called me a monkey. Girl, you tripping. Girl, you are tripping. I was cooking and I had looked back and I said, is she on her hands and knees apologizing? Even if I was going to apologize, when she called me a monkey, that apology would have been null and void. And I would have just swung on her right then and there in the jungle. Okay? Period. But DTB's reasoning is that she doesn't want to be made out to be the villain. She's like, I know what you're doing. You're trying to make me to be the villain. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to be extra and I'm going to apologize. But I still want to fight you. So DTB, your reasoning, okay, cool. But like I said, bro, that comment right there would have just made me be like, nah, it's up and it's stuck, period. So after everybody hikes their little trail, Natalie brings everybody up to the top of the mountain, quote unquote, and she asks everybody, does anybody have any unsolved issues? Because in Low London's voice, we're trying to go out tonight, okay? So this is when DTB takes the floor and she addresses Dia and Slim. And she's like, honestly, I feel like y'all are followers. Y'all were cool with me at first. But then now that I got beef with Tink, it's like y'all don't want to talk to me no more. And I agree. That's weird behavior to me. Because Dia, when Meatball and Jayla were arguing in Dia's confessional, she was like, Meatball, you don't know Biggie well enough to even confront Jayla. Well, Dia, you don't even know Tink well enough to automatically side with her and cross out DTV. Like, if you don't like the girl, if you don't vibe with the girl, just say that. And same for Slim. If I don't like you, I'm just like, honestly, I like her more than I like you. I really don't rock with you. You're not my type of girly. Like, that's being more honest versus saying, well, I can't be cool with you until you solve your problems with her. That's lame as hell. It's literally like day 4. Girl, bye. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. These BBLs are a hot mess, y'all. So, anyways, DTB is tired of hearing Dia talk, so she backhands her and they start fighting. The only thing Dia has left is the closure on her head. Then DTB starts fighting Slim, and then Tink is hooping and hollering and yelling, saying, this is my fight, this is my beef. And so she wants to fight DTB as well. I honestly feel like Tink wanted to fight because Meatball was there. Because look at Meatball right here. I don't like this. Blood sister or not, you literally up on the fight. It's one-on-one, bro. It's one-on-one. And you up on the fight ready to pounce your Rakishi-shaped ass on somebody. I don't like this girl. I don't like this duo. Natalie cuts an end to this because she says this is an ongoing issue. It's not going to get solved right now. So who else? Who else got an issue? So that's when Kiva jumps up and calls out Tink for jumping into a fight. Personally, I don't think Kiva jumped into Meatball and J.O.'s fight. Okay? Meatball was sitting there confused like, my head, something hit me in my head. J.O. hit you in your head. J.O. is the one who hit you in your head. Honestly. But Tinka snugged Kiva, and Kiva's on the ground, so now Kiva wants her once. And Kiva just wants to know, like, hey, I low-key F with you. But you got me good last night, so I want my fair one. And then after that, we could chalk it up. And that's exactly what they did. So in the spirit of sneaking and getting snuck, Dia decides that she wants to confront Nunu about her sneaking her last night. And Nunu was like, well, it's nothing personal. I just wanted your spot, anybody's spot. I was really just fighting for my spot. Obviously, Dia doesn't respect that, as we see with her and Tink. And Nunu was like, okay, well, what you want to do? Because I'm not apologizing, so, like, what you want to do? Do you want your lick back? And Dia said, I want my lick back. Okay, well, then come and get it. Why? Nunu was like, oh, hold on, so she could take her earrings off and her wig off. I am not about to let nobody get prepared to whoop my, like, no. Hold on or not. I'm about to swing on you, like, period. What is this? What is this courtesy? No. And now you walking away with a bloody nose. No more fighting. It's time to choose the replacements that are going to be in the house. So Aubrey chooses Big Kiva because she called out her fight. She fought. They hugged it out, and she moved on like a quote-unquote real bipolar baddie is supposed to do. J.O. is selected, and that's my girl. She's funny to me. I like her. Jelly Bean is also selected because she's Natalie's friend. And, of course, she hasn't seen Taseki nor Mariah after the beach. So that's another storyline right there. And Nunu is selected. Now Dia is not happy that Nunu is selected, and she says she doesn't even respect Nunu because ever since she met her, all she talking about is her ex-NFL baby daddy and no tea. But I feel like there's gonna be an ongoing beef. I feel like they will fight again at the reunion. And I have a question for y'all, especially the Biggie fans. Is Nunu bullying Dia if they fight again at the reunion? Because we know Dia is not a fighter, but Dia is gonna pop her ish, and Dia is gonna stand up for herself, but she's not a fighter. So would Nunu be bullying her like Jayla was bullying quote-unquote Biggie? In my Armand Wiggins voice, keep that same energy. That's what I want y'all to do, Biggie fans. So we all know that Tommy, Biggie, Taseki, Mariah, and Callie went to dinner, or it was supposed to be lunch, instead of on the nature walk. And of course Biggie is catching Tommy up with the girls that were talking ish about her, and what Natalie was saying after the fight, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Okay, Tommy says, you know what, let's be honest, neither one of us got beat up. We tussled around. It was cute. She also talks about how Natalie is low-key trying to like morph into Tommy, and I don't think it's intentional, but we all, people who are BGC fans, we all notice a change in Natalie's behavior. Matter of fact, I might do a whole video on it. But Tommy lets the girls know that she's tired of making a fool of herself on this show, and the women on this show look dumber and dumber, stupider and stupider every season. So she's done with the show, and she leaves her parting gifts. I just want to note that Biggie's came in a box and everybody else's came in a package. So before the club, Natalie has to sit down, and she lets these girls know that she feels a way that Biggie, Taseki, Mariah, and Callie did not come on the nature walk with them in a very rowdy ass voice. But we're gonna get back to that. As the girls are coming in, they're walking around getting everybody hugs, Taseki included, and Taseki is going down the line hugging people. So Jelly Bean has this big smile on her face, and Taseki does tell her to get up. I believe that Jelly Bean got up thinking she was about to get a hug, but Taseki told her to get up so they could fight. And Taseki does a quick boom, 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 and knocks Jelly Bean on her big old bubble butt. That girl butt looks so heavy, y'all. It really looks uncomfortable. But let's be honest, with this whole Taseki standing next to my man situation, I said it in my last video, it's stupid, it's irrelevant. You needed a storyline, or you're really mental in the head. Like, let's be honest. And Mariah sitting there just looking just as dumb as you. I don't like this duo either. Please don't bring them back next season. Now back to Natalie. Before the other girls came in, she was talking about how she was upset that they didn't come to the nature walk.
And I hope nobody got a problem with who we picked, because y'all wasn't here to pick them with us.
Thanks. Y'all was with the
Hang out with Tommy, hang out with Tommy.
A lot of new faces.
Hey.
You want me to stop here?
Don't play with me, bitch.
We were on the house rules.
That tone changed quick when they walked in the room. She was all smiles and head nods. And then she even changes the tone of her voice.
I feel some type of way because you, Taseki, Mariah, and Callie, you guys weren't there today. It really...
Once again, Jayla and Biggie talk about their beef, and they ultimately end up squashing it. I just want to say, I would feel really uncomfortable with a broad sitting behind me with her legs cocked open. Anyways, the girls go out for the night. Taseki looks a hot mess. Matter of fact, let's end this video off talking about the outfit. DTB, yes. Sapphire, yes. Scotty, bitch, I got the same outfit, boo. Slim, yes. Matter of fact, everybody to the left, yes. Everybody to the right, no. Kiva, I was really hoping that you would clean up nice, but you did not. I was hoping you gave confessional Kiva, but you did not. I need you to step it up, okay? Thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Be sure y'all give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my commentary. Leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. If you're new here, hopefully you hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't,
Yeah, get the fuck on, because this ain't for y'all.
thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Dinner over. Can I get a Chardonnay?